What is going on, Miami Dolphins fans? Welcome back to the Fins Up Network. It's Ben Morgan, and on the day that veterans are reporting to Miami Dolphins training camp for the 2022 NFL season, rather than getting much in regards to camp updates today, we've got a player signing announcement, and it came a little bit out of left field, but the news is that the Miami Dolphins have signed free agent wide receiver Mohamed Sanu to basically add to a crowded wide receiver room. I'll get to what that includes. I don't have the contract details yet, but that crowded receiver room now includes Tyreek Hill, Jaylen Waddle, Cedrick Wilson, Erik Ezukanma, Preston Williams, Lynn Bowden, Trent Sherfield, River Cracraft, Cody Core, Braylon Sanders, and DeVonte Dedmon. So now we look a little bit at Mohamed Sanu, and the Dolphins become his fifth team as he enters his 11th season in the NFL. Man, he seems like he has been around forever. I was kind of surprised to see it was 11 years, but here we are. And it's worth noting that he has worked with Mike McDaniel at two of his previous locations. He was with the Atlanta Falcons in 2016 when Mike McDaniel was an offensive assistant for the Falcons. That Super Bowl run was in 2016. And then he was most recently with the 49ers in both 2020 and 2021 when Mike McDaniel was the run game coordinator and the offensive coordinator. So if you're looking at Mohamed Sanu right now, and if you're looking at his production as of late, you're quickly going to realize that he really hasn't contributed too much recently in regards to actual statistics for the teams that he's playing for. He was fairly consistent. If you look at the years 2013 to 2019, so you're basically omitting his rookie season and then anything but the last two seasons, he was a guy that was working from the slot, kind of doing some of the dirty work, but getting the 40 to 70 catches per season. But over the last two seasons, just 32 catches, and last year was just 15 with the 49ers. Also, you got to look at the age. He is on the wrong side of 30. So am I, so I can't talk too much about it. But he is going to turn 33 just before the 2022 season starts. So if you look at where he is stacking up right now in that camp battle at the wide receiver position, you've got to imagine he's on the outside looking in. I would say it's obvious. It's Tyreek, it's Ced Wilson, it's Waddle, it's Ezukanma, Preston, Bowden, Sherfield. These are all clear-cut favorites to land a roster spot over him. So that would leave Sanu battling with the likes of Cracraft, Core, Sanders, Dedmon for one of the team's final spots at wide receiver and potentially one of the team's final spots in general on the 53-man roster. So training camp, obviously, with veterans reporting today, just begun. We've got a lot of sorting out to do, but I'm of the belief that Mohamed Sanu was brought in as a familiar face with Mike McDaniel, has history with Mike McDaniel, and is really nothing much more than a camp body. By signing him, the team got to their limit of 90 players. That's what he got them to today. You need a lot of bodies at this point in training camp. It's a grueling couple of months here for the guys. South Florida, the heat is going to play a factor in things. So while Sanu had a pretty decent NFL career. I mean, 11-year career for an NFL guy is really damn good. I mean, even though his production wasn't off the charts, that's a great career. I think this is where we are with Mohamed Sanu at this point. Yes, he kind of does some of those dirty things. He's kind of a guy that you want the ball in his hands, see how he creates. You can line up him in the backfield. He does have history kind of as that trick play guy. Guys that you can get on the end around, guy that you can get him on that end around and then throwing a pass. So maybe there's a little bit something there that Mike McDaniel wants to give him like one last shot. But at this point in time, you got to imagine uphill battle, outside looking in, camp body. But that's what I've got for it's a pretty quick news from today. Hopefully we get some more detailed reports from camp as the week goes on. But if you have any thoughts on Sanu or on the Dolphins as training camp starts, make sure you drop those in the comments below. But that's what I've got for today, Dolphins fans. Until next time, fins up.